Hello everyone and welcome to streamandtechnow. Thanks for joining me. Well, if the thumbnail scared you to click in on this video, well, I don't mean to scare you, but I do want you to know what is going on. There's been a large investigation conducted by a company called CheckMarx recently that came to an end, and they discovered a rather large vulnerability. In fact, this could affect hundreds of millions of Android devices, including Samsung devices, specifically the camera app. And basically what's happening is they're able to hijack the camera app, bypass the permissions, and then they're able to take video of you and you have no clue that they're doing it. They're also able to take pictures of you, record video of you. They're able to get into your device, steal all of your photos that you have stored, all of your videos that you have stored. They're also able to get your GPS location as well. In fact, one of the leading cyber experts was quoted as saying this: "My jaw dropped when I read the report about just how vulnerable the camera app was." I don't know about you guys, but if the leading cyber expert was quoted as saying that my jaw dropped, that's pretty scary. Well, I'm going to show you a little bit more about this, and then I'm also going to show you what you can do to prevent this from happening to you coming up next. Okay, so I'm getting ready to show you a portion of the CheckMarx video. Now, I will leave a link to the entire video and you can check that out. I'm also going to leave a link to the article and it will both be in the description, so feel free to check that out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through. They actually utilized a weather app. Now, keep in mind, guys, it can be a weather app, it can be any sort of app. This is just one example and this is an experiment that they're doing. So when I'm showing you this and when I'm walking you through this, picture yourself just sitting there in the living room, in the family room, in your bedroom, and you are just using any kind of app, and this is the same thing is happening to you as you're using whatever app that you are using. This is what could happen to you. So for this experiment, CheckMarx actually utilized a weather app. So right there is the weather app. So let's say you are the one that's on that phone. The attacker is using the computer in the background. Okay, so in the background is the attacker. You think you are utilizing that weather app. Now remember, that could be any app that you are using, but for this experiment, it's just a weather app. Now the attacker in the background is putting in code to take a picture. So you think you're on that weather app, but in turn, the attacker is taking your photos. So if you look on the left-hand corner there, there is the photo. Now you're going to see the camera crew, and that's who is in back of this phone right now. So that's why you're seeing a picture of the camera in the top left-hand corner, because the attacker was able to successfully take the picture of the camera. Now it's going to put in code to take your video, so it's going to tell it to record video. So you are thinking that you're on that weather app, and as you can see, it's filming the film crew in the background. And so that is how that works. Now here's what's even more scary. Look at all those files in the bottom right hand corner. Those are all of your photos and videos that's currently stored on your device. So the attacker is also able to not only get your GPS location, but is also able to steal all of your photos and videos. Now here's another thing, they can put it in stealth mode. Now stealth mode is if you turn your phone on the front side, it will utilize the back camera and it will turn it down so low that it will not be able to hear any pictures taken. And so it will utilize that back camera. So watch this, in the top left hand corner, it just took a picture of the ceiling. So you're probably wondering what Google and Samsung did about this. Well, they did receive the information, they did collaborate with CheckMarx, and they acknowledged the vulnerabilities, and they have in fact fixed it. In fact, Google has also notified all of the other Android OEM partners as well. There are a few things that you need to do in order to prevent this from happening to you. Okay, so the 3 things that you need to do in order to prevent this is pretty basic, but they need to be done. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to go into your settings and make sure that you have the latest software update as well as your security patch. So just in order to check that, it's really easy. Just scroll down, click that little settings icon in the top right hand corner, and then that will take you right into your settings. And what you want is some phones want you to go to About Phone, and that's how you access the software update. Now, I'm on a Samsung phone, so for me, all I need to do is simply click right there where it says Software Update. So I'm going to click that, and then right there where it says Download and Install, if I click that, it's going to automatically search the phone to see if there's any updates. And as you can see, it says your software is up to date, and it says Security Patch October 1st. I happen to know that is the latest one that is currently out for my particular device, so I am good to go. So that is step number one. You want to make sure that you have the latest software and security patch on your phone. Okay, so once you do that, the second thing that you need to do is go back into settings and then find apps. Okay, so once you see apps, go ahead and click apps, and then now what you're looking for is the camera app. So just scroll down until you see the camera app right there. So once you find the camera app, go ahead and click that, and if you look to the right, you'll see a little gear settings icon, and that's what you want. Go ahead and click that, and then once you click that, scroll to the very bottom, and you want to click on About Camera. That's what you want. And as soon as you click that, it's going to search to see if you have the latest version of that particular camera app. And that's what you want to make sure. You want to make sure it says this latest version is already installed. Now, if you need to update it, it will say Update Available. And if that's the case, go ahead and click Update Available so that you can have the very latest camera app, because Samsung and Google has already patched this, but in order to have the patch version, you have to have the latest app. Okay, so make sure you update that camera app. And then the third and final thing is to go into the Google Play Store. And so what you need to do is to go into the Google Play Store, click that menu icon in the top left-hand corner, and then right there where it says My Apps and Games, go ahead and click that. And then what it's going to do, it's going to search to see if you have any updates available. Now, if you have any apps that need to be updated, including the camera app, if you're on an Android device, a Google device, that's where it's going to be, and you can double check that and go ahead and just simply click Update Now, and then it will update whatever apps that are there. So that's a way that you can find all of your apps from the Google Play Store to update, and that's how easy it is. So those are the 3 steps that you need to do. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as making sure you have the very latest security patch, the latest software, and the latest camera app. Guys, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you found the content helpful. If so, hit that thumbs up, hit that bell icon. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time on Stream and Tech Now.